So another question, I feel like I'm grilling you, I apologize. Everyone's just
No,
so
it's
excited
fine.
to know this stuff. But the other thing that comes up all the time, and not being a doctor, we're always hesitant on how to answer. But Juice Plus, obviously, the issue that comes up with potassium and grapefruit, and if people are on medications, heart disease, how do you answer those questions that come up? And more importantly, how should the non-doctors answer that in a way that isn't going to get them in trouble?
Well, I don't like to argue with doctors. I'm not an MD either. What I tell people is, look, your doctor, you have to decide whether you're going to listen to your doctor or listen to the information, and I try to give them other information like how it has helped this person and that person and whatnot. And I just say, look, the doctors are being educated by pharmaceutical agencies, and their pharmaceutical agencies are saying, when they're saying, take our drugs, don't eat real fruits and vegetables that interfere with our drugs. Like, I want you to look up the side effects of those drugs and decide for yourself if you're going to avoid. First of all, we don't have grapefruit, but that's not an issue. But like when they say don't eat spinach with blood thinners, you can go to drmitraray.com and I have a huge Q&A, and one of those is about blood thinners that you can just kind of look up. And with blood thinners, it's specifically like, it's the same. If they say you can't have leafy greens, it's because you might have spinach one day and not the other day. And, blood thinners are, I know we can't tell our customers this, but blood thinners are rat poison remarketed, right? So it's like, of course your doctor has to, carefully monitor how much rat poison you're taking. And if you eat a little bit of spinach, it might throw things off, and you might die because you ate some spinach. So you've got to, really look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I want to believe my doctor and worry about the blood thinners, or do I want to take all these Juice Plus products where I wouldn't need blood thinners? But even if you don't believe that right just yet, I want you to know that you can take Juice Plus with your blood thinners because it's the same amount of spinach every single day that you're going to get. So therefore, they can give you the amount of blood thinner that's going to be constant. You're not going to have like varying doses of spinach because it's the same Juice Plus every day. So you're getting like the same serving size. So if you could tell your doctor, I'm having a cup of spinach a day, no kidding, every single day, then you wouldn't have to change the blood thinner amount. So similarly, and this is explained on the Dr. Mitray specifically to blood thinners. I'm trying to think what other medication comes up. The grapefruit, again, we don't have grapefruit, so that's not even an issue.
So what you're saying, I think my mind just blew a bit there. I've never thought of it this way. So because those plants are so powerful at naturally thinning your blood, and they're putting a drug in your body every day, it becomes too much together. Is that what happens?
With spinach, yes, but we have a variety of plants, and some of them act as blood thinners and some of them act as blood thickeners naturally. So first of all, you're not going to convince a doctor about this, but to take a blood thinner is not the solution, because thinning the blood is not going to save you from anything. What you want to do is you want to look at the factors that change when you take Juice Plus. So like cardiovascular disease in general, there's so many good things that we have measured, such as, your cholesterol going down, or your bad cholesterol going down, your good to bad ratio becoming better, your triglycerides going down, your arteries being able to expand and contract as they need to. So we've measured so many things now that are far, far more important and far more protective than blood thinners are. Like, nobody needs blood thinners, but you may not be able to convince a new person. But what you want to do is get them through the door and feel okay taking Juice Plus with blood thinners. And then if they're young enough, like sometimes older people really, really believe their doctors. They don't want to believe anything else. Whereas some younger people might be like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to take, they might accidentally forget to take their blood thinners and forget about it. And then all of a sudden they're off their blood thinners and it's no big deal,
Amazing.
So,
do you have any questions?
Well, the other one was so much good information, Mitra. You're just like, let's open up this knowledge box and let it all go. So I hope you don't mind us going with this. But the other one is potassium. Certainly, the effects of potassium levels raising and people being a little bit hesitant around that?
There's so little potassium. First of all, it's not just potassium. If you were to take a potassium pill or something, that'd be something else. But there's so little potassium in Juice Plus that it's inconsequential. Like it's not going to, affect any drugs where you're worried about potassium levels or any conditions where you're worried about potassium levels. And the thing is with Juice Plus, it's kind of like sea salt. It's like this balance of sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, all the minerals are balanced as in plants. So you're not getting this artificial spike in potassium. There isn't enough, and B, whatever there is, it's in balance with all these other minerals.
It's awesome.
That are found in plants.